Hello, and welcome to Tips and Tricks for the I-13 with Snap Plus Core First and the I-16 with Snap Plus Core First. I am Lauren Prue, a training support specialist for the AT and UDL Loan Library. If you need to reach out for any reason or just to say hi, my email is laurenprue@usf.edu. The Port Orange office number is 386-761-9909. For this video about the iSeries devices, we partnered with Chris Kovac from Tobii Dynavox. This video is going to focus on eye gaze features and a new accessory. The I-13 and I-16 are AAC devices that you can control completely with your eyes. Tobii Dynavox has added 4 eye gaze accessible buttons on the bottom of the device, right below the screen. In this video by Chris Kovac, he will show you how to manage those buttons. Take it away, Chris.
All right, so at this time we're going to talk about some of the buttons that we now have at the bottom of the I-13 and I-16 speech devices. If you're looking at the device on the left-hand side, you'll see a triangular button and a square button. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a volume down and a volume up button. These have replaced our older device buttons that used to physically be located on the sides of the device. By default, if you press the triangular button, you're going to get a track status box that appears on the screen. This is great for positioning and making sure that the camera is in the right position to see the user's eyes. The defaulted square button is going to take us to pause or unpause the speech device. The volume buttons work just as volume up and volume down. If we need to modify or change any of these buttons, we can do so by entering into the hardware settings on the desktop. We'll double tap hardware settings, and the first thing that we see is the adaptive buttons section. So this will show us that the triangular button is set to be a show or hide track status box, but we can also disable that button completely, choose to send a keyboard key such as escape, change it to pause the eye tracker, or tell it that we want to redo a calibration. And you can apply any of those settings to both the touch functions of the triangle or the square button. For some students, we may want to disable the volume button. We may find that the student is getting distracted by those buttons, or they're causing a disruption in the classroom, and we don't want them to necessarily be able to turn the volume of the device up or down all the way. In order for you to turn that off, you can simply toggle this switch from the on to the off position, and now they will no longer be able to visibly access these buttons with their eyes. Someone will have to manually adjust the volume for them.
So, just a quick overview of what Chris showed you. The iSeries device is going to come with those buttons pre-programmed. The triangle button will be for the track status box, and the square button will be to pause or unpause the device. The little plus and minus buttons are to control the volume of the device. All of this can be changed in hardware settings under adaptive buttons. The next video will show you an exciting accessory that will now be sent out with the iSeries device. Over to Chris.
This piece is a stand that attaches to the bottom of the device, so that if we need to adjust the angle of the device when sitting on a table or on a desktop, a little bit more stable than in the past when we had to slide a book or some cell phones or something like that under the back of the device to tilt the angle more farther forward. How this works, you have one adjustment. If you open the leg, you have a slightly steeper angle to change the adjustment again. So if you want, you can simply set the device down on top of it. You'll hear it click in, it's magnetic, and that will change our angle of the device. If we need to make the angle a little bit steeper, we can again flip that open, set the device right on it, and now the device is tilted a little farther towards us, which will allow for a student who is sitting slightly below the device or that is shorter than the device to get into a better position and hopefully be more successful with the device.
And that's it. Just snap the plate onto the device with the leg open if you need more tilt. On behalf of the AT and UDL Technology and Learning Connections team, We just want to say thank you for joining us today. Please keep an eye on our website for additional videos and support. The next video for the iSeries device is going to focus on Look to Learn, so stay tuned.